For girls who crave validation and love, beauty alone can become a trap. In Euphoria Season 2, Cassie sees beauty as her only way to be loved, shaped by her father's abandonment and being objectified at a young age. She becomes addictive to male attention, no matter if it's good or bad. Girls who are insecure and crave validation are often the easiest targets for manipulation. And together, this creates a toxic loop. She falls for Nate, a manipulator, because she needs his love to prove her worth. She wakes up at 4 a.m. every day just to go through an extensive routine to turn herself into a version that Nate would like the most. As the toxic loop continues, she loses her identity, betrays her best friend, and becomes completely dependent. I have never ever been happier, she said while crying. Will she actually be happy as she grows into adulthood? In Season 3 trailer, Cassie turns to OF after getting married to Nate. Her need keeps getting bigger, her appetite keeps growing. Even Nate is no longer enough to validate her. She's trying to fill a hole in her heart with attention. She looks for confirmation through attention, through desire, through being wanted. Good attention or bad attention, it doesn't matter, as long as she's not ignored. Underneath this desperate craving for attention is a deeper truth. She doesn't know how to love or accept her true self. Her sense of worth is built entirely on other people's opinions on her beauty. Beauty can become a trap when it's the only thing you rely on to feel love. Attention gives you a temporary dopamine hit. It makes you feel valuable for a moment, but it doesn't last. So you start chasing it again, and over time, the need grows, becoming harder to satisfy and more destructive. The more you rely on attention, the emptier you feel, and the emptier you feel, the more you need it. It becomes a loop, one that makes it impossible to feel stable or fulfilled. A lot of us has been Cassie at some point in our lives, craving validation, attention, acceptance, changing ourselves to fit what others want. Cassie's 4 a.m. routine reminds me of some extreme get ready with me routines today. Layers of products, endless steps. Sometimes it looks like self-care, but sometimes it's actually self-rejection. Using a body to gain attention while hating it at the same time. There was a time I thought being desired meant being valued, but I wasn't chasing love. I was chasing proof that I could be loved while not loving myself at all. And that kind of self-denial will never make you truly happy. Over time, I slowly learned to build a sense of self that doesn't rely on attention. Learning to sit with myself without needing validation. Learning to ask myself, do I actually like this version of me? Instead of, will someone like me this way? Setting my own standards, having my own boundaries, and choosing myself first in a way where my worth doesn't rise and fall based on who's paying attention to me. And that's how I slowly found myself again and found a more stable sense of happiness by learning to value who I truly am. Beauty alone as a card can become the path to a miserable life, but the real change starts when you stop looking for validation and start deciding your own worth.